Hey, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster, and today I want to show you around our latest Sprinter build. This is going to be on a Sprinter 170. Before we step inside, I'll just talk about a few exterior highlights. All the way at the top, we have a Fiamma F45 awning. We also have FlareSpace, and those are in matte black. That's going to be on both sides of the vehicle. As you step into the vehicle, we have bug screens, and those are going to be from RB Components. They'll be at the rear doors as well. And then lastly, we have this outdoor happy hour table, so you can drop this down and have a nice little surface to rest things on. Let's step inside. Welcome inside. Before we go into the specific components of the vehicle, I'll just talk about overall design as well as layout. So when it comes to design, we have a pine tongue and groove ceiling all the way up top. We have walnut horizontal grain matched cabinetry, and that's all going to be slab door for our lowers as well, but the grain match is going to be vertical for our lowers. We have Duramax upholstered wall panels in steel, and then we have a custom upholstered dinette in the nutmeg Duramax. Lastly, all of our countertops are going to be white Corian. When it comes to layout, we have a nice little dinette that flips into a day bed in the front of the vehicle. Then we come into our galley, which is predominantly on the passenger side. Working our way back from there, we have our wet bath, a closet, and then our fixed bed in the rear over top of our garage, which is really maximized for storage. So I'm going to start in the front and then we'll work our way back. So in the front of the vehicle, we have this nice little dinette. We have a spot to mount our lagoon mount table, which is also going to be walnut so that it blends in with the rest of the cabinetry. This little dinette can convert into a day bed, so perfect for a little kid or a dog to ride there. You can flip that back over. And then additionally, underneath this seat, you just have a really nice roomy storage bin. So mostly storage in here, but we also have a vent for our Aqua Hot Hydronic heat and hot water system that is going to allow this vehicle to be four-season capable and also pull hot water to our wet bath and our indoor sink. Above that, we have some storage in these uppers. So as per usual, our uppers have the gas struts for assisted opening and closing, and we also have the RV latches to ensure that everything stays where it should be while in transit. Closing out this front little area, you'll notice that we have the C.R. Lawrence T-vent windows on both sides. These have the awning style windows at the bottom, so you can get a really nice cross breeze while hanging out in this living area. Moving back from there, we have our galley. So as I mentioned, we have the white Corian countertops. On the driver's side of the vehicle, we have a 4.6 cubic foot Isotherm fridge with a little freezer up top, as well as just a little bit of countertop space. Moving over to the passenger side, again, we have some more countertop space. We have a 2-burner Empava induction cooktop, and then moving back from there, we have a Ruvati 15x20 workstation sink with the cutting board insert so that you don't lose any of that real estate for usable countertop space. Underneath all of that, we just have a bunch of really nice storage options. So starting in the front, we have a shelving unit. Moving back from there, we have some really wide drawers. So that'll be great for storing all of the kitchen necessities, again, on RV latches, so everything's gonna stay put where it is. And then lastly, underneath our sink, we have a 7-gallon removable gray water tank to be utilized for that sink area. Moving back from there, we have our wet bath. So this is gonna be 24 by 34. You have brushed aluminum walls. We have a stainless steel base. In here, you'll find the storage for our dry flush toilet. We also have a hanging rack in here just to be used when the shower is not in use. And we also have the Nautilus self-cleaning retractable shower door. So as this guy closes, it's gonna squeegee itself off so you don't have to worry about any soap scum. Moving back from there, we have our closet. So this just has adjustable shelves throughout so that as they learn what they want to take with them on trips, they can adjust those shelves and really optimize all of their storage space. Moving back from there, we have our fixed bed in the rear. So as I mentioned, we have FlareSpace on both sides with custom trim rings. Those are going to be upholstered to match the rest of the wall panels. We have 2 reading lights, so each person in bed can have their own little lighting unit. And then underneath the fixed bed, we have a hard partition that separates off our garage area so that anything back there that's kind of stinky or dirty doesn't bleed into our living area. Finishing out this bed area, we have the half slide windows on both sides so that you can get a nice cross breeze while you're in bed. Above the bed, we also have a Dometic Penguin II AC unit, so that'll keep this vehicle nice and cool in the summer months. And then over our galley / living area, we have a max air fan, which is really nice because they can pull air out of the vehicle or suck it in depending on what you're doing. Let's check out the rear. In the rear of the vehicle, we have storage for both our water, plumbing systems, and our electrical systems. Also back here, we have a pier tray on 500-pound locking drawer slides, so you can load this up while it's out of the vehicle and then just push it in, so everything's nice and easy. You can also attach L-track to this so that you can optimize your storage for the gear that you plan to bring along. Starting on the passenger side of the vehicle, we have our power systems housed. On this side, we also have the light for our garage zone so that you can load and unload at night. But inside this cabinet, you'll find that we have 800 amp hours of lithium battery bank. We have a 3,000 watt inverter, and we also have 200 watts of solar coming in through the top. Moving over to the driver's side, we have our plumbing systems. So we have a 30-gallon freshwater tank in here. This is where we're going to house our Aqua Hot Hydronic heat and hot water system. So that's going to pull water to our exterior shower and our indoor shower, as well as our sink. And then lastly, on this side, you'll see that we have that exterior shower port. Everything back here is coated in black hex ply so that it's nice and rugged and durable to stand up to whatever gear they end up throwing back here. That wraps up this van tour. Again, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a van tour, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.